Hello everybody, welcome back to Shay's Hobby Dog Bay. I'm talking low because I have my baby Gracie girl. She's taking a nap inside there in my bedroom. And today is Tuesday, February the 27th, 2018. It is 2:14 p.m. in the afternoon time. So today is the day Albert's having his other eye surgery. So they were going to do surgery on his other eye to fix it like the other one, so they would both be fixed. So now they're doing that one, and we don't think it's going to be anything like what the first one. I don't think he's going to have a patch, and I don't think he's going to have, all the rules that he had to go by, not picking up nothing heavy, sleeping on his stomach all the time, and all this kind of stuff. That was because that eye had gotten so bad, and it was tearing and almost completely off, and he had almost totally lost his sight in it and all that. So this one, they're actually, getting to it before it got as bad. So he's not going to have all that to do. So he's went to the eye doctor. Katie went with him. So I got Grace and Elizabeth at work, but I expect her to come in a little bit. So anyway, this is a Saturday Shays and a storytelling video, even though it's not a Saturday. It's Tuesday right now, but I won't put it up until Saturday. So here we go. Alright, I have one story on my list, and guys, right now I can't think of anything else. If I thought of anything, it would probably be something I've already told. So, I love these Saturday Shays and a storytellings. And I know y'all do too, and I love telling stories about my past and all. We may just have to change it up a little bit. Maybe y'all need to ask me questions about my past and my childhood, or about my young adult marriage life and when my kids was little and growing up, to help me to jog my mind to think of things to tell y'all little stories about. We may go that route. Or maybe I'll have y'all to just say a word, and maybe that one word, in the comments below, of course, maybe that one word will jog a little memory in my mind that I could tell y'all about or something. Just kind of change it up a little bit, So anyway, this is my last story. So I'm going to tell it, and it's when I was a kid. Somewhere around the age, I'm going to say 9, 10, maybe even 11. I know I was 11 when we moved from the coast back to Collins. But it was when we lived on the coast, and we lived in that neighborhood of all those friends I've told you about that I played outside with all the time. So anyway, I had one friend that lived right across the street from me. Her name was Shelly. And I would go to her house a lot, and I would spend the night with her, and she'd spend the night with me, back and forth. Well, anyway, I remember one time I was at her house, and we was in her bedroom playing. And you know how kids will do things? And it not really be, they're tricking you and fooling you, and they're really not doing what it looks like they're doing or whatever. I think that's how it was. So she had this bottle of bubble bath, okay? And I think, if I remember, I think it was from Avon. I think it was the pink bottle, and it was all bumpy and bubbly, the bottle was, to make it kind of seem like the bottle was a bunch of bubbles or whatever. That's how I took it anyway. So she took that bottle, a bubble bath, and actually I think the bottle was empty, and she laid back on her bed, and she said, watch this, she told me, she said, watch this, what I can do, what I'm going to do. So she got her the bubble bath, the bottle of it, laid back on her bed, she opened it up, and she actually tilted the bottle up. She put her hand over it like this, not like covering the hole. Of course, she probably did have the hole covered. She made it really look real. And she laid back and she tilted and she opened her eye up, and she made out like she poured some in her eye. Okay. Now, I don't believe she really did do that, because that could have caused her to go blind or something. But like I said, you know how kids are. Oh, Lord, let my battery hold up. You know how kids are, and how they do things and make you think they're really doing something when they're not, and blah, 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 blah. I think that's what the case was. But she made it look like she really poured it in her eye. So then after she did that and put the bottle down, then she said, now watch this. I had to take my glasses off to do it. She didn't have glasses on, but anyway. So then she opened her eye and she done this right here. She took her finger and she rubbed in her eye. And I know that may look gross, and I do that all the time. That may be how I got started, was from her doing that. But when she did that, and you know it wasn't the bubble stuff. This is kind of gross, but it's true. It really happened. My friend done this. She says, now look, it's the same eye that she made out like she poured the stuff in. So she did that, and when she did, you know, it was eye sleep stuff, okay? But it was a big old string of it that came out, and she said, that's what I poured in my eye out of the bottle. It did that, you know. I know, gross, but we were kids, and you know how kids are and what they do. But anyway, so that's what she did. And at the time, I remember not even really believing that she really done that. I didn't, you know, let her know I did, but I really didn't think she done that, you know, at the time, but I just kind of played along with her. But she had done that and rubbed her eye, and I seen her do that, and I thought that was neat. And I said, hey, I'm going to try that. And so I did it, and I think I've been doing that. I think that's how I got started, and I've been doing that. You can do it in a way that it don't hurt. That's how I rub my eyes. That's how I clean my eyes out. I don't know if that's, you know, Shelly doing that, and me seeing her got me started doing that. But see, I don't really actually touch my eyeball. I'm touching the white part with my hand, and yeah, I got long nails, but I know how to keep my nail off of it and just use my finger, and I rub like that. And that's how I can rub and get water and stuff out of my eyes. And then I do this, you know, to help dry it and all around it. That's how I rub my eyes. And I know y'all have seen me rub my eyes before. I don't know if y'all ever actually seen me do it that way. I remember one time when we lived in Tennessee, we was at church, and my friend at church, Barbara was her name, bless her heart. She had a heart attack and died while we were there. Not at this time, you know, but anyway. But we was standing in the back of the church. I don't think it was a church service. I think there was something else going on or something. And I was standing there, and my eye felt like it had something in it, and I started rubbing it like that to get it out. And she looked at me, and she said, "You don't touch your eyeball." She almost freaked out. And I just said, "Oh, it's okay. I do that all the time." So anyway, so that's my story. I hope y'all enjoyed it. That's the last one. Like I said, let's try to switch this up in a different way. Do y'all like one of the ways I mentioned? Do y'all like asking me questions for me to remember something to tell y'all about? Or do you like giving me one word that you think might jog my memory to think of a story to tell y'all? Or can y'all come up with a better way for us to do this now, since I don't have any more things on my list? Let me know in the comments below, okay? And let's change it up, but try to keep the stories going, okay? Alright, appreciate it. So I'm going to go. I hope I hadn't got too loud to wake my baby up. I'm going to try to do some stuff here on my laptop while she's asleep. I took her outside to play. We've watched cartoons. We've played with toys in here. I got her that Play-Doh the other day, so I pulled it out and we played with Play-Doh. We've ate our breakfast earlier and our lunch just now before we went to sleep. And I've done a few dishes, and then I got her to sleep. So now I thought I'd do this video. Alright, before my battery dies, I'm out of here until next time. I'm done. I'm going to toodaloo.